Hey, it's Monday again, and I want to keep talking about the basic things for publishers. Today I wanted to talk about how to build a mailing list and the technical side of it. So basically how to choose the right software and how to set up it. And if you're interested, let's jump to my computer and I'll show you. First of all, you need to choose a mailing list software. So the most popular software to send your newsletters and build your mailing list is called MailChimp. And it's really a great service. I think they offer you free service until you get 2,000 subscribers, and it's really great. And you should try that. But I actually prefer a different service that is called MailerLite. It does similar thing. It helps you build your mailing list. It helps you send newsletters. Both those services actually guarantees 100% inbox email delivery rates, and both offer free trials, so please go ahead and play with them and check which one do you like better, okay? First of all, we need to register for the service, and of course in the process of registration you are going to be asked for an email that is going to be used to send your email blast, to send your newsletters. So I strongly suggest to create different mailing address from your personal one or from your business one, and just use it for email newsletter sending purposes. Otherwise, registration process is pretty simple, and as soon as you verify it, you are going to be landed to the dashboard. So as soon as we get to the dashboard, we need to create our first form. The form is going to embed to our existing or new website, and it's going to help us to convert our visitors to subscribers. So let's go ahead and create a form. Let's create a new form. Let's add a name. And we want to create an embed form, or we can create a link to the form that, in this case, the form is going to be hosted on MailerLite, and all the services will provide to us is just a link. So we can create a button on our website or some kind of graphic element and link it to that form. But this way visitors will leave our website and go to that form. Of course, you can open it in pop-up, but still the better method is to create a form and embed it to your website pages. So creating a form is pretty simple. You can customize it a little bit if you want. You can change design, all the text and stuff like that. So before we start it, we need to create a group. A group is created to help you filter the subscribers. You can create more than one form, and if you want to know where the subscriber came from, you can segment those subscribers and add them to groups. For example, you use one form in your blog, the other one on your homepage, the third one maybe on some landing page. So you want to separate and track where they come from. Maybe you are going to have different email campaigns to them. I'm sorry, so it's smart to create groups. So let's say we are just creating a general form that is going to be used everywhere on our website. And let's create a general group, okay? Okay, we have that group created. Let's check it. And let's save and continue. So all the subscribers that are going to use this form to subscribe will land to that group. So here we can customize our form. We can change title, intro text. Intro text is used to tell subscribers what value they are going to get if they subscribe to your mailing list. Then of course the call to action button, text, and the message that is used as soon as they subscribe. What I strongly suggest you to do is to add one more field that is called name and make it first. This field is very useful if you want to personalize your email campaigns, and that is a real good idea to do. So please go ahead and add a name. It's not too much to ask for your subscribers to enter one more field. And of course, let's not make it mandatory. Let's just make it as an additional field, okay? That's it. We have our form created, and let's see what we get next. As soon as you have your form created, you are going to get an embed code that you can use on your website. So you can simply go ahead and embed the form into your pages, or you can just send this code to your developer and he will handle that. So here we also have a link to the form. So if you want to just link some elements from our website to the form that is hosted on the service already, we can go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and check this link and what we will see in it. So as soon as we open this link, we see that this is a newsletter sign-up form we just created. So we can go ahead and check if it works. So let's subscribe to our mailing list. Oops, I used the wrong. Okay. Let's subscribe. Here's the thank you message that we wrote. And let's go back to our newsletter software and let's click on forms. Now we can see that the form that we just created has 1 subscriber and it has 100% conversions. So conversions is counted for the proportion of the people who clicked on the page where form was embedded and how many of them subscribed. So let's click on the form and we can see all the data. So let's click on stats and we can see that form already got 1 subscriber and the subscriber is here. So this subscriber went to the group we created. We can check that. Let's go to the subscribers and let's go to the groups. Remember, we created a general group. Let's check that group and we can see that this group has 1 subscriber. Okay, so congratulations, you already have 1 subscriber. Okay, so the form is created, we already tested it and it works. We can already start subscribing people to our mailing list. What to do next? Okay, so many people are doing this mistake, so I suggest you not to. And they simply set up this and just leave it as it is, okay? So basically what happens when somebody registers to your mailing list, they are going to get an automated email from any email provider that you use to build your mailing list to verify their email address and to verify their submission. And that's all they are going to get if you just leave it like that. And that's not nice, okay? You have an opportunity to welcome your subscriber. That's a big deal, you know, somebody subscribed to your mailing list, somebody is truly interested in your content. So you have an amazing opportunity to start building a relationship with them. And so many people just leave it like that, you know, just miss it, okay? So we are not going to miss it, okay? So I'm gonna show you what to do next. So you need to create a little automation sequence. And if you know how to do it, it's very useful. So let's say create a new one. And let's start with just a simple sequence. So we just want to welcome every person who joined that group, okay? So let's add a workflow trigger. When subscriber joins the group. What group? So we are going to use general, that's our group, and that's it. So this is our first condition. So when subscriber joins a group general, what to do next, okay? So we can send him an email, we can delay and send him an email, for example, delay for 1 day and then send him an email. We can have some kind of condition like workflow activity, custom fields. For example, if you are using more custom fields on your form, if somebody filled that field, you can do something based on that, or campaign activity. So this is used when you already send some emails to that person, and if he clicked some links, you can do something based on that, okay? So let's just delete this for now. And let's just use simple email, okay? So we want to send welcome email to your subscribers. Welcome, and let's use, remember, we use the field name. So welcome name, and let's save it. And you can, of course, design your email and do whatever you like with it to make a, of course, you can use nice templates or you can write your own. So I strongly suggest to use welcome emails, and even to collect some feedback using welcome emails. You could add some links to your first welcome email, telling your subscribers more about you, telling more about your content, where they can find some useful information in your publishing network. Maybe you want to recommend them to read your very last issue or something like that. And from this point, as soon as you start sending your first email to your new subscriber, you are starting to learn about them. So I strongly suggest, if you have a large publishing network and you have different kinds of magazines on your network and you want to segment people, do that by sending email newsletters. So you can find out if that person is CEO of some company, if he's just a simple factory worker, or whatever your publishing network is about, you know. So you can do that by asking the right questions and making people click the right links. And based on their decisions, you can segment them and create micro groups, okay? So that's very powerful. I suggest you to start digging onto this topic a little bit more and get your automation right, okay?